J Balvin in his Japanese-designed mansion. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. You might have noticed that recently celebrities showing off their mansions, penthouses, or holidaying beach houses has become a trend, thanks to their fans who are curious to know what type of life their idols live off the stage, thus generating views. Similarly, celebrities love showing off because it is the result of their hard-earned investment, creative thinking, and of course, for a few, it is their very first mortgage-free house. Growing up in a poor neighborhood, Jose Alvaro Osorio Balvin, aka J Balvin, was also one among those hundreds of performers who wanted to live in his dream house. For the few who might be aware of his accomplishments, he is a reggaeton singer, rapper, record producer, composer, and songwriter who hails from Colombia. He earned fame after his single 6 a.m. reached number 2 on the charts of Hot Latin Songs Billboard. Since then, not only has his fame grown, so did his net worth. Thus, right now he is valued at $20 million. He owns 2 houses, a man cave in Medellin and a countryside sanctuary in Llano Grande. Since he loves nature and tranquility, both are situated 30 minutes from the city. Balvin's love for beauty and luxury drove him to buy the land, which cost nearly 3 million pesos, which is around $1,120 per square meter. However, a new reconstruction over an existing one will cost even more. It is nearly double of the original, that is 4 million to 5 million pesos per square meter, not to mention the cost of the interiors. Let us focus on the Llano Grande home. As already described, it is situated in a forest landscape. A creative studio, 5 solidos offered to transform the existing house into his dream home. Balvin wanted a minimalist home with a subtle touch of Japanese decoration. Balvin chose the 5 solidos because they are Latinos based on Medellin, and he believes his ethnicity has an eye for pretty things, even in a world of mediocrity. As soon as the word Japanese-inflected theme sprung up, you would have guessed bonsai plants. So yes, that is present, but along with that, 5 solidos reimagined the existing house into the tranquil background with an intoxicating home with a beautiful pavilion built with aesthetics such as blackwood, shoji doors, and windows. The bonsai specimens were present indoors and outdoors, as Balvin preferred a lot of sunlight inside his home. Thus, the interiors had a Scandinavian touch to the furnishings, including the planes made of French oak. The home was luminous with a touch of serenity. Just like every other celebrity in the West, Balvin too has a craze for sneakers. 850 pairs in total and more to be added to his collection, so he wanted a knockout shoe museum that would shelf all of his pairs and as well as creates a doping display. Balvin's love for Japan's culture and its energy can also be seen in the paintings hung in the empty spaces around his house. If there isn't a display of his reggae records and his awards like Grammy, then there you can see famous paintings and sculptures from renowned artists such as Kaz, Wills B, Josh Sperling, and Takashi Murakami, displayed in a space to shine. Fans already love for him his modest nature and teetotalism, but his take on staying away from screen time took his respect to a different level. Similarly, you won't be able to find any bar or TV in his house. His level of simplicity can be viewed in his garage too, as he owns a single Land Rover Defender and a couple of motorbikes. Unlike many celebrities, he does not fancy collecting expensive cars either. The neutral color palette used in the walls expresses more space and allows his collection to stand out. The art and architecture is a derivation from his inspiration from Japan. Similarly, just like many of his other rooms, his bedroom has a glass door as he likes his space airy and well lit, and his door leads to a beautiful garden with, of course, the required privacy. Balvin is known for his outdoorsy nature, not the party type, but someone who could cultivate his talent through nature. Bet the songs we love are written at his place with a cup of tea in his hand. This greenery leads to a swimming pool which perfectly fits a pool party as it is well spaced for dining and lounging. This swimming pool area has ample more space than his loft, which has a garage door that leads to a private pool. This one seems more private, a place to think and ponder, unlike the one here where you can hang out with friends and family. After all, he had previously mentioned in an interview that he wanted a space where he could hang out with his family and friends at a comfortable level. Unfortunately, Balvin suffered from COVID-19 positive and ended up in self-quarantine at his home. He called out his fans after 3 months reflecting his quarantine experience that it was one of his best days because he was come to consider his home as more of a temple. He declines that he did not build his sanctuary as a show-off, and in fact, he realizes that this is the only place where he is at peace. And that is all for today, folks. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing videos from us.